What is going on, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video. And today, trade talks with Yannick Ngakoue have picked up yet again. And I think now is the time to make a move, go out and get him, because Yannick Ngakoue is a generational type talent. He is. He's 25 years old. His birthday, I think, was literally yesterday. He's an absolute monster on the defensive line. And if the Eagles can add him, I really do believe that the Eagles could be looking at a Super Bowl run. Because he's just that good. I'm pretty sure he has like 37.5 sacks since he's been in the league. He's second all-time in sacks for Jacksonville. And Jacksonville stated today that they will trade Yannick Ngakoue, but it has to be for what they are asking for. In my opinion, I'd give up anything but my 2020 first-round pick. Anything else, I'm down. Anything else, I would do. 2021 first-round pick and a 2020 second-round pick, I would do it. 100%. I think Yannick Ngakoue could be the type of player that gets the Eagles over that hump. Just because he's that good. The defensive line would be unstoppable with Yannick Ngakoue. So you would have Yannick, you would have Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, and Malik Jackson. That would be your defensive line. That's unstoppable. I think that is the best defensive line in football. And then you factor in, well, now you have a secondary. So now you have Darius Slay. Now you have Jalen Mills back there. You have Slay, Mills, Parks. Maddox, Sidney Jones. You have all these guys. And yes, you are missing some players on the line in the linebacker spot. But okay, we don't value linebackers. We could pick up a linebacker no matter who it is. And Clowney's still out there. I'm not saying that we're going to go out and get Jadeveon Clowney because I don't think we have enough to pay him and Yannick. I don't even think it's possible, especially because we still have Zach Ertz to pay. And again, with the cap space for 2021, it's just awful. We barely have anything going in the right direction for us in 2021. But I really want the Eagles. I really want the Eagles and Howie Roseman to go out and get Yannick Ngakoue. He would be a stud here. He would. He's one of the best at what he does, and that's getting to the quarterback and disrupting the offense. And he has done that multiple times. 37.5 times he's done that in like a 4-year career. He's a stud. He's an absolute stud. And I think the Eagles have to go out and get him badly. Because you then have the best defensive line in football. You then have a young pass rusher that, yes, you would have to resign because I'm pretty sure this is the last year on his contract. But okay, so you go out, you re-sign him, and then you just work in everything else. You work out everything else. You have your defensive lineman for the future. You have a stud, a 25-year-old beast on the defensive line that's going to get to the quarterback almost every time. That's what's going to happen if you get a guy like Yannick Ngakoue. And you could tell. I think it's almost obvious that he wants to be here. I don't know if it's trolling or not, but he's posted Reggie White, Brian Dawkins on his Instagram story. And he's also posted a picture of a cheesesteak. I mean, you're not just going to put Brian Dawkins and Reggie White, probably the two best defensive players the Eagles have ever had. And two of the most popular Eagles ever. You're not just going to put them on your story and say, oh, no, I just like them. Two Eagles, though, and then a cheesesteak, I can't take that as, trolling at this point. I think he actually wants to be a Philadelphia Eagle. I really do. And again, I would only not give up my first-round pick this season. Anything else, I would say, is fair game. If you want a third and Ertz, okay. If you want a fourth and Ertz, if you want a second and a first for next year, okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. Just keep your 2021 or your 2020 first round pick, and everything else I would be perfectly fine with giving up for a guy like Yannick Ngakoue. Now, there have been reports that there are 4 teams interested in Yannick Ngakoue, and that is the Eagles, the Seahawks, the Jets, and the Packers. I think the Eagles and the Jets have the best chance of getting him. I think the Packers are just in talks. Like, they're just going to be in the mix, but they're not really going to make any moves. And I don't think Seattle will pull the trigger. I don't. I say that the Jets have a good shot at getting him because they have pieces to move. They have picks to move. They have players that they could potentially move. And then the Eagles, I really just think he wants to be here. I really do. And I think the Eagles and Howie should do everything in their power to get him in midnight green for next season. I really believe that. And I think they will get it done. I think this is a move that Howie Roseman and the Eagles front office will 100% get done if the pricing and the picks and whatever they want is right. Hopefully it doesn't come out in a couple months if he's not an Eagle and they say, oh, we wanted a second round and a third round pick. Because if that's the case, then I'm just going to be mad. Because I would 100% give up a second and a third round pick for Yannick Ngakoue. I would. Now, to move away from the Yannick Ngakoue talks, just for a little bit, Jalen Mills changed his number to 21 from 31. And Nickel Roby-Coleman will be wearing 31 next season. So that's just, I guess, something I don't really know. I just really want Yannick Ngakoue. I really do. I think he's really a generational type talent. I think he's very good at what he does. I think he's one of the best at what he does. And he's only 25 years old. Yes, the asking price is a little bit much. But I would still do it. I don't really know what the Eagles would honestly give up. I really have no idea what we are willing to give up. That's my thing. Is that I don't know what the Eagles are willing to give up. I don't know if they would give up Zach Ertz or a 2020 second round pick for Yannick Ngakoue. And my take on that is I think you should. Ertz is getting up there. You're going to have to pay Ertz the money that you're going to trade Yannick regardless. So either way, you're going to have to give up a $20 million contract to either one of those guys. And if it was between Ertz and Yannick, I would 100% take Yannick Ngakoue. He's younger. He's more of an impact player at his position for the Eagles because you have a guy like Dallas Goedert that can play just as good as Ertz can. And I don't think Goddard's asking price for next season when he's on the books, when he's off the books, I don't think Goddard's asking price is going to be as much as Zach Ertz's. And that's my thing. You want to get younger. You want to save, cap space. If it was a Zach Ertz for Yannick Ngakoue trade, I think I would do it. I would do it. And as much as I know the Eagles want a 12 personnel set and a double tight end formation or whatever it is, you can find another tight end that can block. Josh Perkins did perfectly fine. He's not Zach Ertz, don't get me wrong. But he can do what he can do. And being a tight end, if you have Goddard, who I still think is a top 10 tight end in this league, if you have Goddard and if you have Josh Perkins, I think you could be fine in running your 12 personnel set. I do. I honestly believe that. So if you go out and get Yannick Ngakoue for Zach Ertz, I don't think it's a move that will absolutely destroy your team because of getting rid of Zach Ertz. I think it will be a fine move. I don't think anything bad will come of trading one for another. And I think it would work. I really do. In the long run, I think it would work. Because I think Yannick would make this team top 5 talent. Easily. Because that's how good he is. He can get to the quarterback. And if you are going to double a guy like Yannick, you're going to have to double a guy like Fletcher Cox. And that means Javon Hargrave and Brandon Graham and Malik Jackson and Derek Barnett are going to get to the quarterback. Or the linebackers, or if you bring in a safety blitz, it's whatever. All I'm saying is you have to double team one. If you're not going to double team one, the other is going to get to you. That's why I think this move is necessary. Because our defense would be unstoppable. With Fletcher Cox in the middle and Yannick Ngakoue off the edge, I think this Eagles team could be great. So that's it for this video. I really wanted to get this out of the way. Get my 2 cents in on Yannick Ngakoue. I think the Eagles should do it. Let me know in the comments section below if you guys think you should do it. Remember, leave a like, leave a comment, and we are 2 subs away from 250. I just hit 200 subs March 20th. Let's try to hit 250 by the end of March, which is today. So thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.